Just about set to go now. And towing the slab in this one, Grant Holmes. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today. But when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 7:15.
That one misses. Ball 2.
2-0.
And fires in a fastball at 95. That's outside. Now 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
Full count.
On the ground to third. Gets it to first. 1 out in the top of the first. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
And a swing and a miss there. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
2 down, bases empty. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Ball 1, no strikes. Fought off foul. The 1-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting fourth, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames stands in. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Devers leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
The 0-2. Right through there. Got him. And the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. And today's starter, Robbie Ray. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate. And that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Jurickson Profar. Fastball for a strike. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And ball 1. That to right. Yastrzemski settles underneath it. And there's one away. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
On the ground to first, and it goes just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
1-1.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
2-2. Full count.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high. Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
At the plate, Drake Baldwin. Off the mark there, 1-0. And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Now snap throw to first. Acuna dives back in. That one off the mark, and that's ball 3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. Braves strand one. We played an inning. No score. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. Holmes back to work. Misses off the plate. And it's 1-0. Inside, just missed.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Goes down looking.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well. But for some reason, he didn't pick it up. And it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Now it's Matt Chapman. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Just missed.
That's the ball. 2-1. That missed. That's a ball.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. One down, base is empty. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Dominic Smith
That's
in the box
ball.
with one away as he takes ball 1. And that one clips the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And that's a little bit high. And the count is 3-1. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Over to first, and he saved. And now, Brett Wisely. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Back at Truist Park, bottom half of inning number 2. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. Just missed.
1-0.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. That one fouled off. And it's even up to Ozuna. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Step off throw to first. Albies dives back in. Strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That just misses. And the count's even at 2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off. Nacho Alvarez Jr. next up for the Braves. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And here's the catcher, Andrew Kisner. Kisner hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2016. Just missed.
2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball. Swings through that one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one out to right. And Acuna able to make the grab.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football. Always fun to watch Lee go to work at the dish, Boo. He's just a pure hitter and a good athlete. Someone referred to him as a slow drip guy because the more you watch him, the more you like him.
On the ground right side, sends it to first. Got him.
Now batting, left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Here's Elliot Ramos. 0 for 1 so far. Foul ball there. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still no score. Set for the bottom of the third. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Michael Harris II. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one. That one hammered center field. That's back. And it flies to the deepest part of the park. No doubt about this one. Home run. He sends it out of here. His second homer this series, and the Braves have the lead now. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And next for Atlanta, Nick Allen. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's one down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Here's Profar now. Flied to right his first time. That one well upstairs. Ball one. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
One down, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Out towards left center. Ramos in position. He's got it. And that's the third out. Braves get one on the big fly. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here in Atlanta as we go to the top of the fourth. And now here is Rafael Devers. Just missed.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Alvarez hauls it in, and there's one away. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Swing and a foul straight back. Gets under it and pops it up. Allen. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And here is Matt Chapman. He reached out a walk his first time. That one deep left field and forget it. His second home run of the series. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Two outs, nobody on. Dom Smith stands in. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Two outs, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Harris after it. Makes the grab, and that is that. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. The 0-1.
Ball, that's down.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That's the
Just
ball.
missed.
Outside.
That one misses. 3-1 now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Drake Baldwin. Next up for the Braves, his first at-bat was a strikeout. And that one missing low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
And that is out of play. Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. And now it's 3-2.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swung on, belted. That ball's carrying. Bangs off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 2-2.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ball one there.
Inside.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next offering is fouled back. No outs. Runner on second. Just missed.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Left field. Ramos. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Marcell Ozuna. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Almost got him.
That's it.
Man at second. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Digging in, Nacho Alvarez Jr. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it on his own. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. The Braves add one on the RBI double. 2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. Leading off, Brett Wisely.
Second baseman, Brett Wisely.
Holmes back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these Giants need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And that one is downstairs. And the count 1-2. Stays alive. Outside low. 2-2. That one missed.
We got a full count.
Out to short. Allen zips it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Now batting, catcher Andrew Kisner.
Here's Andrew Kisner. Here's a high chopper. Alvarez on to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the Giants, center fielder Jung-Hoo Lee.
And up next for the Giants, Jung-Hoo Lee.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And that one is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. Outside. And it's a ball and a strike. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Count is full.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors. Home half of the fifth coming up. We are tied 2-2. Back at Truist Park, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom five, Michael Harris II. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
0-2.
And now 1-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That one at 95, missed up top. Full count now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Now in for the Braves, Nick Allen. Popped out and foul ground first time through.
That's a ball.
The wind and the pitch. To the right side. Over to Smith. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Now that looks routine, but it hasn't been so easy for this club defensively this year. And you got to make those routine plays behind a pitcher. It helps him to get more comfortable and move through this ball game.
Profar up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Just
No,
missed.
that missed. That's a ball.
And that one is
That's it.
inside. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Matt Olson up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Profar off of first with 2 away. Next pitch misses outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Two outs. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
First and second, 2 outs. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. Fought off foul. Two on, 2 outs. And that's outside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one misses. 3-1.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations. And right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
3-1 now. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time. And they do get the 3rd out of the inning. So they strand a pair. We're through 5. We are tied 2-2. Back here in Atlanta, top 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Elliot Ramos. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Rafael Montero preparing to come on if needed. Johnson getting loose as well. And now the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. And it's 1-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
And here is Devers. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Devers measures 6 feet even, 28 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Next offering upstairs.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench, waiting for his time to hit.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. A gigantic blast. His 18th home run of the season, and the Giants have the lead now. It's 3-2.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Grant Holmes won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. New pitcher for the Braves, Bryce Elder.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
1 ball, no strikes.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Outside, that's a ball.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Pitch misses, and a full count now. This one in the air, center field. Harris sizes this one up. He makes the grab. That's out number 2.
Now that right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Mike Yastrzemski.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
2 down, nobody on. Slider for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And there's a ball.
2-2.
Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. Well, we go bottom 6, and now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Drake Baldwin. And a swing and a miss. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tyler Rogers getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Bivens warming up as well. Out to short. Adames slings it across. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He has singled and he has flied to left. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really
1 ball,
sells
1
the
strike.
changeup with that arm action.
The Giants leading by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take your base.
Here's the third baseman, Nacho Alvarez Jr. And that one is lifted in the air. Lee under it. And he makes the catch. And that is the third out of the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. And it's still a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Aaron Bummer.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Well, 1-run game. Here's Matt Chapman. He's already homered here in this one. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Next offering upstairs. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now it's Dominic Smith. And that's off the outside edge, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game, trying to add on to that lead. You know, I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things right where they are in terms of the score.
Swing and a pop-up. Allen puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Brett Wisely.
And up next for San Francisco, Brett Wisely. And the sweeper misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
On the ground. And that one handled. Whips it to first. And that is the inning. Giants go down quietly, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Rogers.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hauls it in after a long run. 1 up, 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Late swing, fouled off. In the air, left side. Ramos on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Now batting Jurickson Profar. That one outside, and it's 1-0.
Nope, ball.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Profar gets a piece there. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's down and in. Matt Olson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off. He was late. This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
There comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tyler Rogers departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Matt Gage gets the call from the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Matt Olson next up for the Braves. 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike. Two outs and one in scoring position. Next offering upstairs. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Profar headed for the plate. The throw home. Head first slide, and he's safe. It's 3-3.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So 2 down. Now a chance for Ronald Acuna Jr. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Drake Baldwin now at the plate. And that one fouled off. Olson on second. Acuna on at first with 2 down. Well struck deep right field, way back and out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. And now they're out in front. It's 6-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Matt Gage is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Tristan Beck takes over on the mound.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Infielder shifted to the right. Shortstop just to the left of second. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. The 1-0. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Started to swing, held up.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This one chopped up the middle. Handles, throws to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Atlanta gets 3 on the homer. It's now 6-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Rafael Montero.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Here's the catcher, Andrew Kisner. The Giants in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
That misses the zone. 1-0.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Tap foul at the plate. Chopped left side. And that chance handled. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
So up next, Jung-Hoo Lee. 0 for 3 in this one. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1.
To the right side. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Up next for the Giants, left fielder, Elliot
Now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And that misses. And that is ball 1.
1-0.
And that's
No,
outside.
that's out.
The Giants trailing by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And a slider in there for a strike. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco, and they're still doubled up. It's 6-3. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. And a first offering a fastball for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Hayden Birdsong getting loose out there. Walker getting cranked up as well. 0-1 down. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
0-2.
Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Over to Smith. Ozuna is out. Now the third baseman, Nacho Alvarez Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Down and away for ball 1. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's a little high. And now 3-0. Fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Smith hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Up next for the Braves, center fielder, Michael Harris.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. He's already homered in this game. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
No,
Inside, just missed.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Ramos makes the catch, and that'll do it. Wander Suero comes on trying to close it out. A chance at his first save of the year.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 51, Wander.
On the ground, right side, Albies. And Devers is set down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
He's 2 outs away. And now, Willy Adames. Suero, the tall righty, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. The other way, and foul ball. Here's a swing and a drive. Harris ranges back. Out of here. He'll circle the bases. He's up to 3 home runs in the series, and they inch closer. It's 6-4.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So 1 out, nobody on. Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit. Breaking ball through there for a strike. One down, base is empty. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, third
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair, and even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory, and that right there was perfect.
And here is Matt Chapman, and fouled off. Tying run at the plate. There's a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Outside low. Going to count 1 and 2.
Two.
In the dirt, blocked. And the runner holds. Swings and misses, struck him out. And the runner stays where he is.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So it's their last chance in this one. And here's the first baseman, Dominic Smith. Right through there for a strike.
It's 0-1.
The tying run at the plate. And that misses. And now it's even 1-1. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.